Hello, everyone. Transmission check, as always. Friday came. Let me double check everything, as always. If it's working. It's working. Yeah, that was double voice. Hey, hello, everyone. Runners Hill will be checking some news about Total War. I didn't stream for quite some time because, being honest, I had a lot of work to do. Like, really a lot of work recently. You know what? I need to move the documents because I have my game documents and some SFO stuff that I don't want to share just yet. That's why it's there. Okay, so on March 25th, we'll be getting a patch 6.1 update for Total War Warhammer 3. Really anticipated one because, like, when the Omens of Destruction was released, like, let me Omens of Destruction. This was okay. There's no the bundle. There's no date. Omens of Destruction. I don't really remember when it was released. 12th of December. Yes. So it's like many months. So we'll be 4 months almost. Over 4 months since the DLC was released. We're getting an update, and this is something that I'm not happy about because I was expecting patch 6.1 to be released around February, January, maybe even. It's quite late update, especially that it's not that like they releasing the update and then in a month or two we have the DLC. Usually the gap is quite huge between those, so that's a bad sign, being honest, that we don't have the this update is going to be so late. But the update looks good. That's something that I'm happy about, at least. By the way, the Omens of Destruction reviews are terrible. Wow. Which one is it? This Skulltaker's Corn. Corn DLC was fine. Skulltaker is way too overpowered. I know this point might get a bunch of hate, but I shouldn't have 426 coming after me in under 20 turns. Okay, that was actual thing. Good DLC, 80% of the game is DLC. Yeah, that's a thing also. The DC policy assembly is pretty rush and counterproductive. So people are really not happy about the DLC policy in Total War Warhammer. I didn't knew that, really. I never watched much on the reviews of the DLCs. Worth it. Those are like Lustran Bow is real with Skulltaker. As overpowered he is insanely fun and probably the best snowballing lord as of now. He's a very good lord to play, really. Is he balanced? Not at all. Imagine making a DLC where the half of the new units are mortal champions, with a new mortal champion as a free content, only to pay well the interesting mortal units of Khorne. Yeah, that's the thing that I didn't notice in my review of the DLC. I would not lower rank of my DLC review because I still think it's a good DLC. It's a very medium DLC, not something that is like really the best, but I had fun with it. At least but that's me. I didn't know that the DLC was so badly ranked. By the way, it's like 10% off on this DLC only. What about the rest? Omens of Destruction, Golfang, and Gorbad. Golfang is also 57%. This is 40%. Which one is it? Gorbad. Gorbad was bad DLC. Maybe not like bad, but he really felt like a free legendary lord and not something that I would like to pay for. Every previous DLC since Warhammer 2 has included excellent narrative campaign. This one doesn't. Yeah, that's true. This is the thing that I said in my old DLC reviews, the Lord packs, let's call it, not the Chaos Dwarfs, that there is no narrative campaign anymore. in those DLC, so we are paying for less. But I really like the narrative DLC is in Warhammer 2. When I was playing Warhammer 2, most of my campaigns were in the Vortex campaign. Yes, most of my campaigns were the Vortex. I was like, me about the rest. Creative Assembly is committed to finding out what is the bare minimum they can do and get away with it. I think it's maybe too much. I recently changed my Warhammer 3 review. So if I go to my Steam, Total War Warhammer 3, and yeah, my review. Yeah, I changed my review. Why my review is not here? Balza, of course, is getting a negative review. That's Balza. He's part of the team, if you don't know. Where is my review? Why cannot I see my review? Oh, here it is. Okay, sorry, it's on top. Why it's in Polish, by the way? I changed the language. Oh, okay, because I'm on my Steam. Okay, that's why. Doesn't matter. My Steam is English. Oh my god. I will find it. I changed the language. No, it's English. Why it's okay, doesn't matter. Total War Warhammer 3. Yeah, it's English. View your review. Yeah, I updated that after 3 years. I think that Warhammer 3 is a better state, but it took it 3 years. The Warhammer 2 was released in a way worse state than Warhammer 3, but it was fixed in like 6 months. We have it more or less fixed, Warhammer 3, in 3 years. I still think the game needs a lot of things, especially it needs the content, not fixing stuff only, because Warhammer 3, the problem is that it's only about fixing stuff, but that's Warhammer 3. Time for some news. Hello, Brett. What are the news? The news is that on the March of 25th, we will have the 6.1 update, and we'll be working on this update with SFO. That's, of course, a thing. And the important thing is that we don't have any content prepared for this right now, which is good, because it means that we'll be able to have this update way sooner. I hope that the changes that they do won't really break stuff, so we'll be able to have SFO as fast as possible, but that can be, it depends. It really depends. The changes to the Ostankia that is here in this blog, I really like. I covered the previous blog that was about Kislev changes that I really like, and the Ostankia changes that she's moving. You can move her from Nagaroth to live to Kislev ASAP. That's a really good idea. So she has like 2 starting positions. I think that's how the Nakai should be. It is what we will have in the next SFO update. The Nakai will be having. Nakai and the Beastman will have the starting positions. Dilemma again, like in SFO 2. Yeah, SFO 2. You can now pick the starting positions with them. That should be cool. What else do we have here? Really not much. Those blogs are really thin in terms of information. I hope for more. Really hope for more. I wonder if there will be some big changes coming to the Zinch besides Kairos rework, because like the faction itself really needs rework also. But the thing about like this, there is really not much. Let's face it, there's really not much that we can talk about the news here. But I wanted to check if we have any cool mods released recently and the things that maybe we should talk about. Trajan Skaven of Core. Trajan has amazing mods. He's making like those crazy cool mods for different chaos factions and so on. Like there was a Lizardman Corn faction, really good, and he's making really good models also. So this is like aesthetically changes the whole Skaven factions to be Khorne, which looks good. Yeah, this is a very nice. What do we have? All factions random legendary heroes beta. What is this? I'm not a fan of legendary heroes, so you know that. This mod introduced 55 plus legendary heroes, a part of the official lore, who are variants of vanilla heroes and lords. Wow. Featuring unique traits and skill trees in each campaign. This is an achievement to do so many. You will have the opportunity to recruit 9 randomly selected heroes from this pool. Since the recruited heroes are randomly selected each time, every campaign will feature a different combination of heroes, making the play experience more diverse and dynamic. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. And looks good. That's something worth covering, being honest, as a mod or something. And one person did it? Mr. Artis? Mr. Artis? What a English patch for heroes. More high angle fire. That's a good change. Cathay units expansion, highly reinforcements. Short King. Torgrim Gridbearer. It's interesting. Jade Warrior big guns. That's stupid. Bloodthirster gain bound spells. Terracotta instantly gets with redirection aura. That's a very cool effect that shots go back to you. I really like it. Slaughter Brute gains redirection aura. Okay. And Khorne Lord's heroes cast spells. Very unlawful, but this actually looks cool as a mod, being honest. Really cool, looks good. Great Harmony Sentinels overhaul beta. I don't think that's the... Okay, that looks good. Okay. Don't expect in looking on that will be like flying fucking ships. Wow. This looks good. This looks actually good as a mod. Yes. Those Chinese mods are crazy. Crazy quality. It's like Jedi. You're some kind of Jedi, are you? Okay. So all factions get so crazy. Like this, like Khanites. That's a bit silly. I like when the mods are. I like when the mods go crazy, but I like them when they are, more lore friendly. Privateers of Sartosa. This is a very requested change. Oh, so that's contracts from the merchant. The Golfang contracts are getting the... Sartosa is getting it. This is a cool change. I don't like shared mechanics, but it's very fitting for them. So I'm fine with that. The problem is that this mechanic is actually paid normally in the game, so I think it's just different money. So yeah, idea is cool. Idea of it is cool. Let's remove those. Forest Goblin Warboss. I want to take the expanded variants. No images. Damn. No images. Total War mod organizer. Cetra submod lore names. Oh shit. That's the mod of the day. Great King Cetra the Imperishable. That's long. I'm not going to read it. That's actually freaking long. What else do we have? Most popular? No, the most popular are just overall. Melee Vampire Heroes, SFO submat, Demons of Zinj updated. Demons of Zinj, what does Demons of Zinj does? Nothing. Need unit pack. No description, no link to the original mode. Yeah, okay. What names do we saw? Dwarf War Shrines. Again, no image or anything. Camp Survival for SFO. Oh, damn it. I didn't saw this for ages. There was a thing like that back in Warhammer 2 and 1. I didn't see any good mod. Not good. Interesting mods that we would like to see. Chaos Ogres for SFO. Please ban this mod. Terrible. Terrible Chaos Ogres. I even made a comment under this mod. That is terrible. It's a joke, of course. I appreciate every mod. every mod and every mod creator. This is outstandingly good mod looking, but I will never play it because I fucking hate ogres. Lost Faction, this is like a Chinese translation for it, I assume. And Privateers again. Hobgoblins Knight units. Okay, so this is like new units for the Chaos Dwarfs. Hobgoblins. Some chariots, some dead goblins. Hobgoblins. I don't see anything big. Buildings. 7 new goblin units, Kanate faction for custom battles, added free tier for goblin building chain. Okay. Small, nice mod. For sure for people that want to have more hobgoblins. Hobo goblins. Goblins of Hobo. Okay, what do we have else? Not really. That will be short news. But yeah, overall, I'm thinking about getting back. I would love to get back. Ogres, my lord, Sunto said. Ogres, my lord. I would love to have like a gaming, maybe not like a gaming, Total War news weekly. Having streams is easier for me to stream recently than making actual videos, things like that. Sir exotic animal building doesn't increase Minotaur's cap. Saya. Exotic animal building doesn't increase Minotaur cap. There's several factions that have Minotaurs. Tell me more. Yes, synchronization is dead. Tell me more. What building? What building that should have recruitment? Fast modding. Just Kai. Remember that many buildings are shareable buildings. It means that they can have not how to call it, the caps for every faction. Building units allowed. Buildings. It's quite light. It's Friday. Maybe I should make them on Mondays, streams like that. You didn't tell me more. You need to tell me more. Minotaur. There is no building with resources that recruit Minotaurs. Or they are the Cornataurs. Okay. Cornataurs building, it's called Animals. And I will add it because I'm a nice person today. That's a very good catch, by the way. Corn. Corn. Limit. Cornataurs. Your wish is my command. Is building number 3 only. And bam. Done. He's done. Easy. We'll have a lot of streams when the time comes. Exotic animals buildings allow you to get Minotaurs early, but due to caps, you can't get them. You can right now. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed everything. And there is no even the hungry people anymore in the world. I wish. Okay. We don't have anything much. Tell me about the... did you found any good games on a sale? During the sale, because I want to this one, Drova the Forsaken Kin. I heard it's a very good game. And I finished Avowed recently. I know it's controversial, but I really like Avowed. My wife is playing right now, it right now, and she had vastly different experience. She likes it, but vastly different experience because I have played like a battle mage. She's playing like the sneaky archer, and we are doing also entirely different things in the quests, and the world is actually changing because of that. I know, controversial opinion. If someone says that they like the game, that you should not like, but I like Avowed. It is why we love you, Venus. Oh, thank you. I will buy Whispers of the Isles. Thank you very much. Especially that Whispers of the Isles is right now on a discount. It's 25% off. It's in Polish, so it's 15 bucks. It's on the discount right now, and the game will be getting a massive update next week. Most likely on Wednesday. That will add a lot of content, the story content, with more stuff. Big content update. Also some quality of life changes, like the UI improvements. We are adding the font size, font resize settings, and there will be a whole post about it. But yes, the Drova, Forsaken Kin. This game looks interesting, and I really want to try it when I have the time. But I will probably just buy it, and we will never play it. That's how it is on Steam sales. That's how I am on the Steam sales also, by the way. Did we have any other crazy bugs reports? I don't think so. If we have a bug report, I always check them, you know. I always try to check them ASAP. I don't think we have anything. The next update of SFO will be with the 25 with the 6.1 update. We'll have some bug fixes. I don't want to, you know, make the hot fixes every day, because that way people that play on multiplayer need to re-download the mods. It's problematic for the people, so I don't do it. But besides that, yes. That's the thing overall. That's the thing. Recently, I also, by the way, I played a game that is called, we can launch it for a moment. That is called Age of Darkness Final Stand. I need to change my Steam to English, or you will all learn Polish, which is a way better deal. Everyone should learn Polish. Age of Darkness, The Last Stand I played. And being honest, I played this game when it was released in early access, and it was like during COVID, so like 4-5 years right now. And I think, with all due respect for the creators of this game changed almost nothing since the early access launch for 4 years. That's a very bad example of an early access game. Sorry for that, but like there is a campaign. They added the campaign. The campaign is the biggest change. But so far, I played like 3 missions in the campaign. I so struggled about this game to go any further. You know, the survival is actually when the game is a bit interesting. The problem is that those hardships or the bonuses that you get in the game are the same for 4 years. Nothing was changed. And yes, there are, if we go confirm, there are heroes. Like they made like there is a 3 factions right now, but maybe let's get back. The biggest premise of this game was that they are billions, but more fantasy-like, and you have heroes. And during the early access, they added factions, and there are 3 factions, like the Rebellion, the Order, Rebellion, and the Volatists. And being honest, playing all of them is entirely the same. They are actually playing the same. They have different heroes, of course, but the heroes are not that big factor, especially mid and late game when you play them. The best faction in the game is the Order, because they have catapults. They have a bit different units, but like technology, buildings, everything is the same. The only difference is the units and the heroes. So it's like, and few units only. It's not like everything. So Order is the best faction because they have catapults, and both the Rebellion and Volatiles doesn't even compare to them. I played all of them on Veteran, and the Order is just the best faction. Like there is like actually zero balance here. So I'm not gonna play this game because it's it's not the best, being honest. You can play it. My recommendation for this game would be if it's on a discount, yes, sure, take it, but don't expect anything on like the Arbelians. The Arbelians is way better. The Arbelians was better, especially in campaign. Like this tech tree that was in the Arbelians was way more interesting. This is just a game. Sadly, it's just a game. But other cool thing that we have is Space Marine 2 had a PTR recently. And I gladly had the time to actually launch it. Because I love Space Marine. If you don't know, Space Marine is the best game of my last year. Oh, yeah, the last year, not only mine. This was my game of the year in 2024. On my defense, I will say that I didn't play many games. My older son is still bashing my head against the wall when I will buy him Astrobot. So game of the year for him. And I really want to. But he recently played Ratchet and Clank on PS5. Not the newest one, the 2014 remaster or something like that. I'm not good at Ratchet and Clank, things like that, but I understand it. Yes. Let us go. Connection to Warhammer III service was lost. Why is everything lost on my server? Is my internet dying? No connection. Ah, shit. Okay, I will reconnect. Oh my. Loading resources. Since I changed my GPU, everything, the game goes so fast. Okay, the progress won't be saved. I need to reconnect Steam. This is the new PTR. The coolest thing about the new PTR, if you didn't play Space Marine, it's an amazing game, you should try it. There are new skins that we can see. This is the Imperial Fist skin. That looks really good, in my opinion. Yeah, Imperial Fists. Yeah, it looks cool. The legs, yeah. Everything is so cool on it. But my favorite one that they are adding with this DLC is the Space Wolves. Damn it. Look at this, son. Yeah, that looks pretty dope, Brett. I agree. The Space... Oh my, look at this. Look at these Cheetos. Let me just check one thing. Can you hear the game? Yeah, I think you can. I have it on quite low. So, do the different armors add stat buffs? No, they are full cosmetics. Armors in games are just full cosmetics. In Space Marine, I have the season pass because I got the version that I got from Saber Interactive. Was with the season pass. I got the game for free 1 week before release, so I got to get everything, all of this for free. There are no wolves on Fenris. There are no wolves on Fenris. They added some new cosmetics for free that will be in this update. So you see there is a new shoulder pad. There are also a few new shoulder pads. You see they have like cool new cosmetics. So this update is going to add a lot of free cosmetics. This is the new one for everyone. This is the Space Wolves. It looks very good also, by the way. Like up front, from back, yeah, it looks very good. They usually add that they are cosmetics, for the specific factions. You know what? Let's go to the tactical. Maybe will be easier to show. And let's change to Space Wolves. And if I go to the armor parts, there are several new ones. I don't think we have a Space Wolf helmets. Yes, we have. This is the Space Wolf helmet. So it's like more classical one. with the runes. It looks good, in my opinion. This will be in a DLC. Do we have the shoulder pad? Yes, we have. We have those new ones that I showed you. We have the Corvus. The Raven Guard. This is the Raven Guard. On the right, shoulder pad. No, I don't see the new shoulder pad anywhere. Yeah, there is. This is the new one. Mark 6 Corvus. I don't think this is the one. This is not the DLC, I think. This one is new belt, but it's not like for the wolves. There is something for the wolves also with the DLC, because they always add some parts. Oh, this is the torso, and it's for all the classes. All the classes can get this Space Wolves torso, which is cool looking also. I like it. It's a cool looking torso. What about yeah, so cosmetics for all the classes. I didn't saw any Imperial Fists. Do you recommend the PvP in this game? I love PvP. You know what? We can just go and PvP play. I didn't play PvP for quite some time. You know what? I need to go. Don't look on my desktop. It's terrible. Okay, let me hide myself for a moment. I need to relaunch Steam. You know what? Yeah, let's try. Let's try PvP. I didn't play PvP for quite some time, but I like it. I really actually like PvP in this game. It really reminds me PvP from the first game. I'm moving to the normal server. A moment. Okay. That should be fine. Yeah. I played a lot of Space Marine 1, the PvP, like it a lot, because there was no PvE. They added the PvP PvE way later on, and it was the Horde mode. Yeah, the Horde mode. It was fine. They are doing the Horde mode here, but the operations is the best thing. I like the operations the most. In Space Marine 2 at least. So the PvE. Overall, in games I like PvE way more than PvP. But the PvP here is good. I actually like it. If you like Warhammer 40k and or you just like old school action games like Gears of War, things like this is the game for you. Because it's perfect in that regard. Let us go. I didn't play the Vanguard in PvP ever. I think I never played. I will try it to like Space Marine, but it doesn't quite scratch that itch the Dark Tide does. You know what? I play Dark Tide also, and I would say they are entirely different games. Entirely different games. They are about shooting, but for sure, in my opinion, Space Marine 2 has way better progression. Visual progression, once, and the perk progression. I get min-maxing and weapon upgrades in Dark Tide, but I didn't feel the difference between the weapons and things like that in Dark Tide. And I have all characters on level 30 or 40 is the max? I don't remember. I played it like a few months ago. Played it a lot. Like, look on this progression. You can see that this is a free content. This is the cosmetics that you can get from playing the game. If someone sees me in this cosmetics, will be like, damn, son, you played a lot. Yes. Space Marine 3 was announced, but they announced that they are starting the development. So it means that 3-4 years until we get the game. So it's nothing. Let's call it, yeah. This is my Assault also. Played a lot Assault. We can compare, like, this is how Space Marine looks at level 0. Yeah? Amount of games you played, and then it increases. And in my problem with Dark Tide is that besides giving yourself some goals and leveling weapons, there is no goal in this game, because like the cosmetics that you get in game are quite terrible in the Dark Tide, and all the best cosmetics is only behind the paywall, in a shop that is terrible because it has like the monthly rotation, that even there you cannot play anything. Yes, the level cap is 25, but they are adding more perks with the new update, with the PTR that we were just there. So perks are like 3 categories. Let's say 3 perks in one category, let's say, and you pick them. Normally when you level up, you have no perks, and it's level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, 7, 8, and so on. And you unlock them one by one, and then you can just have a different builds. My tactical is a build made for killing the majority enemies, so the elites, things like that, and sustaining my team. I always like to play support. And about the range, for example, assault, I'm full charge attack. I'm with my thunder hammer. I'm crazy, and so on and so on. You know what? We can play. We can actually play. Who can play? This is the DLC. This is the DLC skin that I got from the season pass. But it again, my season pass was for free, so I cannot say. Who can we play? Who I didn't play for a long time. I like assault. Playing assault is cool. Bulwark is also great because Bulwark is a support. Bulwark is actually a support character. Yes. What's your favorite class overall? All 6 of them. The thing is that I was like, first I was playing as tactical and Bulwark, and then I was like, let's change it. And then I changed it, and then when I started, then I went full on with the whole build and so on, because I like them so much. And they are different weapons. Tactical has shit ton of weapons, and they actually each has own perk tree. They are reworking those perk tree to be more, impactful for the game overall. But I still like them. You know what? Let's go. Let's try some mission. Who should we go? So tactical assault is like jump pack, so he jumps on his pack. We have a vanguard, so he's like a guerrilla deployment scout, let's call it. Bulwark is a shield guy with a holy shield. This shield requires like 40 games to win, to play, to get this shield. This is the best looking shield. That's crazy to get it. Sniper is like actual sniper. Sneaky. Heavy is like heavy bolter, and he just shoots like crazy. I can show you the heavy because I like him a lot. There's like a training ground that we can go. Yeah, every gun has its own perk tree, but they are not that substantial right now, but they will be more substantial with this update that's coming. So heavy is like you stand up and everything dies. And the heavy bolter that I have, I made it that my shots penetrate enemies. So when there's horde, I was just and there are no enemies anymore, which I love. Let's get back to the armoring hall. Assault is a very cool class to show, because like tactical it's quite, I would call it classic. Let's go with a mission on the assault. I will show you the assault. Assault is cool. I'm level max, so I don't need to level him up. There will be new perks, new levels coming in this update. That's one of the coolest missions, because there are 8 operations. There will be 9th. And each of them are like actually different objectives, which is for me problem in Dark Tide, because many missions are just the same there. Reliquary, no. Termination, I did. This is like the most common mission that everyone plays. Decapitation is fine. Vox Rebellialis. You know what? Let's go Inferno. Inferno is the most common mission that everyone plays. Okay, someone is already in the game. We will just join them. Yeah, everyone's playing Inferno because it's the easiest to farm XP and things like that. There are 5 difficulty levels. 5 or 6. I'm not playing on the hardest because I want to have fun. Okay. Let's go. So I have a Thunder Hammer. Thunder Hammer is like the It's death. Thunderhammer is death. Let's call it that way. Let me find those enemies. Can you hear the game, by the way? My game on this rig is smooth 75 frames, as you can see. Oh, 72. 72. On the top right, you can see my frames. And we do that. Righteous Storm. And they are just dead. Let's have with the grenade. Game runs really well. Even before I upgrade my rig, it was working very well. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, motherfucker. Zero focus, I lost on health. The health system is quite easier here than in Darktide. For example, you just have a health and armor. And armor can replenish when you kill an enemy or do executions like I do. But nothing bypasses your armor, yeah? It can drop down very fast, but nothing actually will bypass it like in Darktide. Because as you know, in Darktide the... I think what's called threshold or something like that? I don't remember the name. But in Darktide, you can... okay, let's jump. Yeah, you can counter enemies. As you can see, hammer can do things. I don't know why, but I lost a lot of health. Oh, okay, because they were on me. That's bad. I had an achievement this game for making the whole run without losing one health. But it's not this one. I'm too cocky. Yeah, I was way too cocky. Because they were attacking from all the sides and I lost a lot of health. You have a side weapon. So because this specific class is not about being versatile in a way how many weapons it has. It's more about... Damn it! It's more about just pure power. But I like it. I like all the classes. Damn you! Oh my! But yeah, the game runs very, very well. We can also... For the Emperor! Let's go. He has a space pulse skin, I think. The skin that I made, it's by myself. It's no chapter. It's like Venris God. Let's call it. So Warriors of Venris. They are not only the same enemies, because they are extremist enemies, like mini bosses, big bosses during the maps. And we just found a boss. It's a Nero Trop, so it's a bad boss to fight against, because the bitch is flying, and I don't have much range power. Die. So if you like Warhammer 40k, this is actually the best game to play right now. To try 40k. Not even try, but play it. We really don't have ammo. I don't have. You can find ammo picks, but they are also cases. So like in Darktide, when you just update. And it's similar like in Darktide, you can have a full range build, which is not a problem. You need to dodge this. Bitch! I'm bad. I didn't play for a long time. And I totally missed. Also, the thing that I like in this game is that it's third person. I don't like games in the first person. Still, I consider Darktide way better than Vermintide. for me, because you can have a full range combat build in Darktide. The thing that is really not possible in Vermintide, besides 1-2 classes. I think Elf, I don't know what her name was. I won't do much there because I don't have range. They need to do it. Kill it, guys! No. Small jump. Shoot it! Shoot the bitch! Okay, it's dead. They will finish it. For the Emperor. It's dead. Dead and gone. And we got the armor, armory that are revealed. So you can find it on the maps, armory, and also you can kill the bosses, and you get those packs. And those packs, there's ammo here. Those packs allow you to upgrade your weapons, because there are weapon variants there. Similar like in Darktide, they added the variants some time ago, and it's really very similar. Dead and gone. And as I said, entirely different game than Darktide. Music is better in Darktide for sure. Looks fun and challenging. I will have to pick it up. I have to check it if it's on sale or Steam Spring sale. If it is, yeah. It has a good campaign. Campaign is around 8-10 hours long. Not the longest campaign ever, but I think it's good. It's also aimed to those that play the first game, the campaign a bit, and know Warhammer 40k lore. It's not for someone that never played 40k or don't know the lore, which can be a negative, because explaining... Oh shit! That was bad on my side. I'm really non-focused. This game really requires focus, like in Darktide. Like in Darktide, if there's like an intense mission, like really intense mission, at the end, you are like full sweat. Okay, nice. It's a bit chaotic when you look at it, but it's bad. There's like this parry system that you need to dodge and so on. It's way more forgiving than Darktide 1, because if you play Darktide, then you know that it's like very, very punishing if you fuck up your dodge or something like that. You can just insta-die. Or get the corruption and so on. I need to play Darktide more, because I heard that they are adding the new like a roguelite mode to the Darktide. Oh, I need to try it, because like playing Darktide again with like a roguelite mode, yeah, this is a thing that I will gladly check. Oh, we have he just found the armor data. Oh, the Emperor! For the Emperor. Ammunition cache here. We were meant to talk about Total War, and we are ending with Space Marine. It's your fault, because you said to play Space Marine. I like Space Marine so much. It's a game that I really like. But playing Darktide with a new update, yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Stim injectors here. They need to assemble, and we can go further. I think it's more casual than the Darktide. Also, the Darktide runs can go even to like 40 minutes. Some maps. I don't like the fact that some maps are very long in the Darktide. That really pisses me off. And here the maps can be way shorter. You can do it in 20 something minutes sometimes. it depends, of course, yeah. We'll have an enemy wave. Okay. As you can see, Thunder Hammer can be really fun when done properly. Okay, we need to help our friends. We just caught one in the air.
Jump pack review.
What the fucker? Godless aliens, Xenos, they need to die. So, do you know the Space Marine was announced? What do you think the next game will be about? Will be about Titus again. But it wasn't announced. Guys, there's a big misconception about announcing Space Marine 3. They said they start working on it. It became the development. It means that the game is like 3-4 years away. The next game will be about Titus. All 3 games are about Titus. Titus is the main hero of a Space Marine games. Oh, we have a boss, mini boss. It's Lictor. He's like hiding bitch. Nice. Okay, he's dead. Nice. Lictor's dead. So Space Marine 3 will be for sure, because Titus became like the mainstream representation of Space Marines in Amazon series secret level, it's called. Titus is one of the heroes, is the main hero of this short episode. That's like 15 minutes, which is freaking amazing. That I really encourage to check out if you have Prime. Amazon Prime. Prime Live? Yeah, that's how the name. So yeah, Titus will be the hero of the 3rd game, for sure. I assume they will do different enemies, because this game has Tyranids and Chaos Space Marines.
My war gear is satisfied. Talassa, the Cadians are running out of time. How close
I'm going.
Promethean facility?
The Titus is talking. Because the cool thing is that those missions that we play right now, operations in multiplayer, are in the same time as they were in the... You know what? We can change the weapon. Oh, perfect. No, I like the hammer. In the same time when the campaign is, the main story of the campaign goes. So we see those situations, events from a different perspective while playing, which is a very cool idea for the co-op.
Use the course to bring the warp and finish its deployment into the grid Promethean well. Cautiously. If you know what is good for you.
And like also a nitpick to the to the Dark Tide, like in the Dark Tide we are fighting against, you know, those hordes of mutants, ogrins, and so on. So there are human enemies in this game also, but those human enemies you can just run through them. That's how insignificant humans are to the Space Marines. Those enemies that we have, those small Tyranids, are size of a horse. Actually, how big the Space Marines are. Like a small horse, but still. It's a horse. We just need to wait for the deployment. There are some missions, you know, objectives. The cool thing is that those mission objectives randomize sometimes in the maps, a bit like Dark Tide is doing. Yet again, I like Dark Tide as a game, really do, but I would wish it to be more rewarding. Because in Dark Tide they made those new difficulty levels, Havoc was the name? Something like that. And I was like, this is what you want to reward me with? More difficulty? And no actual cool rewards, cosmetics, different perks, or even just cosmetics. Just give me cool cosmetics. Nothing like that is in Darktide. Because those cosmetics that you get are just reskins of those that you get normally. It's a shame. It's a big shame because the game itself is very good, especially after recent years. Damn it, mini boss! I would love more. Oh, okay. Barely. I survived it barely.
Generator 4 has their attention.
Damn it. Sorry, full focus. Full focus mode in Space Marine. I want to survive this.
Generator 4 is suffering mechanistic palpitations.
The extremist Babaja is still here somewhere. Babaja!
Imperium has spoken.
Want to get it. I have it. Whew. Okay. Kill all of them. Kill all of them. Everything is dead.
Progress is progress, brothers. We are almost there.
Progress is progress, brothers.
Prospects deep scan ready.
So which of the generator here you need to defend is different each time. They randomized and they are going. Probably generator 2? No errors. Yeah, we can advance. So we can actually not kill everyone and just go, but you get more experience for killing enemies. They just added it, like there is a multiplier. So more you kill, cooler it is, more experience. Let's get ammo, because we can still get a mini boss. Ammo is always fine. Do it. For the Emperor. And also with Space Marine, because it's more forgiving, it's you can really clutch this game. You don't need to be a god like Milk and Cookies Total War Deep Ride. You actually can clutch this game alone. And I even had clutch it a few times, being fully alone. Like in Darktide, I think you need to be crazy to clutch it. I always try to play support in Darktide. I have the support builds for all my classes, really. I don't know, overall games. I would rather be, if you want me to be a tank or a DPS, I want to be a tank. If you want me to be tank, DPS or a support, I will stick to support. Support is my jam in games. There is no really support here, because every class has a support perks, similar with the auras and Darktide, but it's done a bit different. Die, nasty tyranny. By the way, for those that don't know, Darktide, I mean what's called StarCraft, was in first design was a Warhammer 40k game, and the Tyranids that you see were actual ancestors of Zergs, let's call it, because in the first version, there are screenshots of it, you can find it online, like the first version of StarCraft game was actually Warhammer 40k, and there were Eldar, Space Marines, and the Tyranids. And then they didn't get the license, and they had to change stuff very fast, and that's how Protoss, Terran, and Zergs were created. My nose is sneezing like crazy. Scratching. Yeah, well, almost at the end. There's like last section to do. God damn it, someone just shot me in the back. So bad. So very bad. Let's just go. Okay, that was a strange bug. I really need to practice more before the next update for this game. I didn't die, not even once. Still, I would say that I could do way better next time. Especially that I have a very good build, weapons, everything on max. Oh, also the difference here, that is way better in Dark Tide. The weapon, did you play Space Hulk? Yes, the Space Hulk Deathwing game I played, I hated it. I really hated Space Hulk. It was a bad game.
Not that it would make a dent.
Let's face it, Deathwing Space Hulk was a bad game. The game that I like, but is like more my guilty pleasure in 40k, is Inquisitor Martyr. Inquisitor Martyr is a game that I like, and but yet again, it's my guilty pleasure. There is a new Hierophant class that I still didn't play. God damn it, what's wrong with my nose today? Well, the Hierophant class, that is on a discount, I need to check it out. But Space Hulk I didn't like. 40k games, I played most of them. Not all of them, but most of them, really, I would say. My favorite one would be Inquisitor Martyr, because it's like Diablo, and I like Diablo game a lot. I play Diablo games to this day. Please don't ask me about how it's called, Path of Exile, because I'm not a fan of Path of Exile, sadly. Second game was a big disappointment for me. But getting to Meritum, we have a lot of cool Warhammer 40 games. Not many of them are good, let's face it, but they are trying to be good. This is the best 40k game ever right now. Like as a base, as a game, yeah, because we have the games like to this day very good. Dawn of War as a strategy game is fantastic, but it's fantastic thanks to the mods. The game itself really aged poorly, I would say. Maybe not poorly, but yeah, it's very old. How it's 20 years right now? Maybe not 20, but like 15 at least. At least Dawn of War is both games. They are coming.
Console's alive. I offer my service.
So yes, Mechanicus is a very good game. I don't know if I would recommend it because it's also very specific. I don't like turn-based games overall, but I like the Mechanicus because of several reasons. First of all, it's very short. It's a very short and compact game. So for me, it's a good thing if game is compact, especially if it's in a genre that I'm not a big fan of. And I'm not a big fan of strategy, turn-based games, like full turn-based. Not like, you know, Whispers of the Isles also have a turn-based combat, but it's like a different turn-based. So Mechanicus has a fantastic music also, and give a very good atmosphere of Mechanicus. Brought you game, I like it. Greetings from Switzerland. Thank you, Gluten. Thank you very much. Giant update coming next week, Gluten, for our game. Whole act of story content, 14 new missions, 5 new big missions, so 14 small missions, like a lot of content to play with. And replay value, because I don't want to lie, but how many variants you have We made a calculation, but it was a lot. How much you can change about the story content that we are releasing. So I hope you will like it. It's Terrafall.
The swarm has almost fully committed.
Bam.
Are you ready for my
Maybe next week we'll play my game. I like to play it on stream. People are always surprised that you did it? Yes, I did. Of course not alone, because making games is a hard thing. Still, I'm the one that designed it and wrote it.
The world is seen of sorts consumed.
Damn it. Oh, damn, okay. Everything is dead. There will be also translations. Translations will be like summer for my game. Right now it's English only, because translations of the indie game is really something hard. Especially such a complex game. If you don't make the game fully translatable, let's call it, from the beginning, that it can cause problems. And we made this mistake at the beginning. But it again, first game. It was our first game.
We have laid waste to the enemy. A fine victory. Lieutenant
Nice.
Biosigns down 90% and
Victory!
swarm annihilation confirmed.
Now the Thunderhawk would come for us, and it's the end of the mission.
Move to extract.
But normally, don't shoot it. Normally you get cosmetics for every mission you win. You progress in the cosmetics, but I have everything maxed out for almost every character, so I won't get anything. The same, you can level up weapons, things like that. I sadly won't here, so... Things. Okay. I hope that was a good showcase of how good Space Marine 2 is. The PvP matches are way faster. I like half of this. They can end even in 10 minutes. The PvP matches. Right now there are not many maps in PvP. They are still adding new maps, which is good because they a bit neglected PvP. But yet again, this is not live service game. On the release, it had a lot of content already. For me, it never needed more. I'm happy they are adding more, so I'm fine with that. Let's call it. I'm just fine. Which is good. Okay. We got the experience, you have the statistics, something that Dark Tide still doesn't have to this day. And we get the armor core and things like that. A requisition that you can buy cosmetics, you can buy color patterns, and when you change the color of your, let's leave the squad, change the color of your Space Marine, you can change like the hands separately from the arms, the legs from the foots. There was way more cosmetics here than in the Dark Tide, which is yet again big shame for me because Dark Tide has a very good premise as a game. I like it, but I would love it to have more. So yes, this is a Space Marine, more or less, as a game. I'll be finishing for today, guys. We sadly didn't have any much news about the Total War, but I assume we will have more. I'll maybe try to stream again next week. And then when the update comes, we'll stream actual Total War, playing Total War game. Yeah, okay. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for coming, and I'll be seeing you next time. I hope. I was Ben with them out. Bye.